Hi, I'm Damien Richitelli, and this is Michael Faulkner from Basement Waterproofing Specialists. And today we're going to showcase a phenomenon in this industry, sometimes referred to as iron ore, but it has many different names. So right now we're in Media, Pennsylvania, and the ground is saturated with this phenomenon, which really clogs basement waterproofing systems and is a nightmare for companies to deal with. However, basement waterproofing specialists, because we're always on the cutting edge and have a research and development department, we found a way to solve this problem. Michael, do you want to take us around the basement and just kind of get a view? Jen, you want to get a good view of what's going on here? I'm going to ask Michael some questions.
Sure,
now, Mike, in your 20-plus years in basement waterproofing, have you ever been able to fix a basement that's been infected with iron oxide bacteria?
Never.
Never, okay. So what happened when you couldn't clean out the installed French drains?
Basically, when they become unbearable to clean, the only other alternative is to replace the entire system.
Oh wow, so consumers had to spend a small fortune for the initial French drains and then sometimes had to replace it like every 3 to 5 years?
Correct.
Wow. Okay, so I mean, it's great that we developed this godsend for the waterproofing industry. I think it's amazing that we're going to be able to share this in the industry too. It's going to end up helping a lot of people. So today, Mike, you're going to demonstrate a flush out using the product that we found with Lava Underground Systems called Bore Saver, correct?
Correct.
Okay, Jen, let's get a good shot of the sump pump so that when Michael applies the Bore Saver, we'll actually be able to see the iron ore be flushed out. And Michael, what we see here, this orange color, that's
the remnants of iron ore. Yes. What it does is it builds up, it cakes up. It stops the function of the fluid of the sump pump. Also, it stops the flow, any water flow coming through the French drain.
Okay. And Michael, I also see that there's a lateral here, right? This is what it's called in the center?
Yes. Yeah, and that's very necessary. But the iron ore buildup underground, it kind of creates a dam that prevents the free flow of water to get to any system. So what we do is we break this basement in half. That way we can pick up as much water as possible, you know, trying to get around the iron ore situation.
I see. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do the flush out, and I have some information here to better shed light on this phenomenon. All right, so what we're looking at here is the product Bore Saver by Lava Underground Systems. Now, Lava Underground Systems had done some heavy research on the best basement waterproofing company to team up with, and they chose us, and we are extremely grateful for that. So in return, we created a standing operating procedure to apply this product and use it to save people's homes, essentially save them from having to purchase an entire basement waterproofing system over and over and over again, which is just a horrible problem for homeowners. So this will save them incredible headache and money. So today we're going to watch Mr. Faulkner, who's an expert in this, essentially flush out the iron ore in the waterproofing system using the Bore Saver product. All right, so here we are at the sump pump pit, and Michael, you had pointed out earlier that because this part of the waterproofing system is draining and this side is not, that's indicative of a clump or blockage with the iron ore?
Correct.
Okay. Alright, so what we see here now is Michael is applying the Bore Saver product behind what's known as the mirror drain, which is the plastic liner that protects the water coming in from the weep holes. I don't want to get too jargony here, but Mike, you'll apply this product all throughout behind the mirror drain?
Yeah, I'll apply it throughout all the open cavities of the mirror drain. Reason being, as the wall drains out water through the weep holes, a lot of the times the iron ore will clog the weep holes up, prevent the free flow of water through the weep holes, and that water flood sits in the block.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're kind of taking advantage of the fact that the water's so saturated with the rain that we had right now that you know that the water's coming through the weep holes. So with the Bore Saver, it'll go right into the system?
Right. So as the water comes through the block with the iron ore, the Bore Saver will keep it at a liquid form. It'll break the iron ore down and allow the free flow of the water to get into the system without clogging up.
So, what would you ever pour the Bore Saver directly into the cleanout?
Yes, you did. You pour it directly into the cleanout as well.
Okay.
And what that does is, on every waterproofing system, the pipe French drain is perforated.
Okay.
I mean, it have holes at the bottom. With the iron ore, them holes get blocked up, and it prevents the pipe from collecting any water. What the Bore Saver does is, again, keeps the iron ore from building up inside the pipe, maintain free water flow throughout the entire system.
So you're kind of getting the waterproofing system from every angle with the Bore Saver, so it seeps in and flushes out the
Correct.
iron ore? Okay.
Correct.
All right, awesome. All right, so how much more do you have to do? The perimeter of the mirror?
The entire perimeter. It just depends on the size of the waterproofing system.
All right, perfect. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, today this system was installed in March of 2016. 25 linear feet of our level 7 system in this 49-year-old home, 1,630 square feet. All right, so we'll apply this and then come back and we'll look to see what kind of flush out results we have. All right, now Michael has applied the Bore Saver directly into the sump pump. He's applied it all behind the mirror drain and in the flush out, and now he has a hose. And with the water that's coming in through the weep holes of the saturated hydrostatic pressure outside, he's also applying a garden hose with water to flush out this iron ore now with the Bore Saver product. And it does look like it's clumped up, which iron ore does, and that's the whole reason why we're doing this. So it's going to take a little bit for it to flush out, but we should see it momentarily, right, Mike?
Right.
So it needs to be installed over and over and over again. All right, looks like we have some clumps coming out now, or at least the first start of the flushing process. All right, I don't think we got drainage here before, right? No. So now we're finally seeing it break through?
Yep. And see how clear the water is then.
Yeah. All right, so Mike, you were just saying that you can actually see where the Bore Saver is and where it's not, right?
Right. See how it's built up on one side. Bore Saver was poured here.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, so the Bore Saver is actually just kind of breaking the iron ore back into clear water.
Right. Just breaks it back down into a water form. We'll just keep applying.
All right, so this is in addition to what we talked about before, where now Michael's pouring the Bore Saver directly into the sump pump pit as well, applying it from every angle to clean this system out and essentially save it again.
Right. It just breaks it right down. This one I'll take the water saver. And that's what I'll do. Doesn't come off. See how fast it dissolves it. That's all it does. It just breaks it down. Breaks it down to liquid.
Alright, so Mike is just showing us now that with actually rubbing the Horsesaver product along the walls of the pit and now washing it, he's essentially completely washing the system with the hose and the Horsesaver product from the iron ore phenomenon.